buddy.
All right.
Hey, we're here.
We're here. Episode 15.
15.
Yeah,
you
yeah, 14. So I titled it. I forgot to put 15 in the title, so we'll have to correct that in
That's
editing.
all right. That's right.
We're almost legal enough to drive.
Almost. Look at that.
Who's
We get
counting now?
16.
Who's counting?
Well, thanks for joining us out there in YouTube and Facebook world. So this week's topic. So unemployment's effect on real estate investing. So we kind of did some research for this episode and wanted to.
Oh, wait, back up. Unemployment's effect on real estate investing. Oh, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, you're intrigued. All right.
How does unemployment affect real estate investing?
Correct. Yeah, that's when I put that title together. So I was looking at, I think a big topic out in the world is, okay, you see the numbers of unemployment and the effects of that. And so I wanted to track down, does that affect real estate investing and how, and what are the effects of unemployment, right? Because those aren't two things I think you would normally say hand in hand you don't think unemployment and then think real estate.
That is true.
Right? They're kind of...
Right.
They usually kind of separate themselves.
Themselves, right? So I thought, okay, as I started doing the research, I was like, oof, it has a bigger effect than most people think, and especially right now. So I wanted to kind of take a dive into that and show, okay, the hand-holding of why, as a real estate investor or anyone in real estate, you need to be paying attention to what's going on right now. Specifically now in this economy, I would say in a traditional in economic situation, not the one that we're in right now, you could pay less attention to it, but it does have some, if you were analyzing a local market, you would definitely want to look at this and look at the impact, right? And we always kind of do that. Are people coming into your market or are they leaving your market? Right. And you're always kind of paying attention to that. You're getting all the influx or people leaving? And if they're all leaving, why are you investing in it? Right.
And if you're a seller of real estate, you're not really focused on the unemployed folks that are out there because
you want the employed people that have jobs that can buy it.
The money.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. And so what you should be asking the question of, though, is why unemployment leads to the sale of your house, right? And how that affects, because if someone is switching jobs, that is the primary function of moving and buying houses, right? And so when you start looking at it from that aspect of it, so what kind of led into this, so I was checking this thing, let me check my notes right here. So it's called the NAIRU, Non-Accelerating Inflation Rate of Unemployment. It's a really long terminology, but it's pretty simple to explain. So right now we have about 6% unemployment, okay, which is high because prior to the pandemic we had 3.5% unemployment. Why at 6% unemployment are we having to pay people such high rates to come to work, right? Because the unemployment is higher. Why is it harder to get?
That is a bit counterintuitive.
So the government tracks this little, gross domestic product, all the stuff coming in, right? So there's this little line. If you were to graph this out, kind of is a chart, right? So you have zero unemployment and inflation. Okay, so high inflation and unemployment on a graph, right? And there's usually a balance right there, but there's usually an equilibrium, right?